Hello, my name is Professor Silvester Carl Henderson. I am the Minister of Music of the Palmacia Baptist Church. I've had a real lucrative ministry career as a church musician for many, many years. I've been very, very successful at it. I receive questions all the time about, should I learn to play black gospel music? And from my desk, or from my piano bench, the answer is 100% yes. I think gospel music is the finest music in the world. When you become a gospel musician, you learn creativity. You have to be creative because you're faced with many challenges on the spot every single Sunday. A soloist don't show up, or something doesn't work out, or the pastor wants you to do something on the spot. A guest speaker come to the church. Gospel musicians, good ones especially, learn to be flexible. They have to be flexible because sometimes what happens is that you have a lot of things in your mind and you want to deliver something for the ministry or for the church, but for whatever the reason, you don't have the volunteer staff personnel to do it. So you have to be flexible to change things on the spot. You learn public presentation. Very often you have to have good skills in terms of presenting yourself, because when you're working for a church, $200 to a musician seems like $1,000 to your typical church member. Numbers are always over-exaggerated. Sometimes the members, they're always appreciative most of the time, but unfortunately in churches, not just the African American church, people sometimes like what music does, but historically they don't want to pay for it, which is a problem in itself. So you learn really how to defend your position, defend yourself. You learn the art of, like as I said, public presentation. You learn how to speak in front of a crowd of people. Learn how to speak at a rehearsal. It could be 8 people. These are all skills that people go to college for, communication skills. You learn the art of not necessarily being nervous, because, oh my God, if you do something that's not good, everyone is going to complain, even the pastor. Because usually in churches, when services go well, it's the pastor who's responsible. When services don't go so well, it's the music and the musician who's responsible. That's the hardcore reality. But you learn how to present yourself well, and you learn the art of effective communication. You also learn good organizational skills, because in order to present a concert with a lot of volunteers, you have to figure out how to strategically organize what you're doing for the congregation and for the community in such a way that they are given the credit. Those are also skills that you learn in college. And so basically you're being paid on the job training, especially as young musicians, to learn, if you take advantage of it, learn organizational skills that a textbook can't teach you. Working in a church is the best way to learn leadership skills and organizational skills. Next, you develop a sense of perseverance, because what happens is, unfortunately, working as the music minister or the praise and worship leader, everyone is always dissatisfied. So you have to learn the art of using language very well, but you have to also learn the art of not taking anything personally. When people are upset, they're not complaining, they're simply sharing their perspective. So, of the 5 points we talked about, creativity, flexibility, learning public presentation, organizational skills, and perseverance. Should you become a gospel musician? And my answer is absolutely yes. I love each of you. Have a good day, and we'll pick this up at our next conversation.